Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. I'm your host, Ed Peterson, and today's day, ladies and gentlemen, is April the 3rd, 2025, as we are continuing our growth series for the month of April. And this is also Financial Literacy Month as well. We're going to be sharing consistently on every Tuesday and Thursday now at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be showcasing and sharing tools and tips with entrepreneurs, startup companies, of course, as well as churches and nonprofit organizations, how to build and grow their network utilizing their websites as a marketing tool. And a lot of people have asked me down through the years, I've been doing this now for 17 plus years, doing web design and marketing with Global Touch Enterprise here in Houston, Texas. And I'm here to share with you on a lot of things that people may have a misconception on in reference to building their business online. Now, you can have a brick and mortar location, that's fine. But to really capture the audience, you want to have an online presence. Whether you have a website, a social media page, or anything on the search engines, if you're doing a pay-per-click deal and you're on the listings, like the yellow pages, like listings on, you got companies like Yelp, and then you have Google Ads. And you can basically build your business in reference to all of those tools and steps that I just gave you. But the most important thing that really a lot of people have a misconception about is, well, Ed, I have a website, but I'm not getting anything from it. Are you using your website properly is the answer, is the key question. Are you using your website properly? Do you understand how your website works? And do you understand the technology that we have today versus when web design was done 50 years ago? So if you think about now, ladies and gentlemen, people have been getting into web design and getting websites and not understanding how these things work, why these things work, and what can I do to gain momentum and traction in my target audience. Well, you got to go where they are. One, if they're on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, you got LinkedIn, you also have TikTok, you got X or Twitter. So, and then you also have Fanbase, which I'm going to keep promoting about Fanbase because I love Fanbase. It's a really good social media platform by Isaac Hayes III out of Atlanta, Georgia. And you'll get a chance to, as a content creator, generate revenue online. And we have a lot of webinars out there. So I'll be doing some interviews with some of them so they can share with you some insights to all of that. And we're going to have a special guest, Dr. Little, on Tuesday of next week and Thursday, as well as next week on April the 8th and the 10th, where we'll be sharing all of the promotions and things that she's doing in the marketplace to help the young people, along with Black Wall Street and all the other groups and organizations that are really working diligently in the community. And we have also Miss Alicia Nation from How Money Works program that she's put together for financial literacy, educating everybody in reference to how the money works, how the dollar works, and what can I do with my dollar that I earned from this particular job or business. Well, we're going to be showing you that information as well. And you want to kind of put yourself in a mindset, ladies and gentlemen, of growth for 2025. You also want to put yourself in a mindset of more opportunities out here. Yes, we know what's going on in the country. We hear it, we see it, but let's move away from that and focus in on what's most important, utilizing what we call the WIN formula. What's important now? If it's important to do it, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on board and do it. We're working with a lot of churches in the community, nonprofit organizations across the country, Global Touch Enterprise. Again, we're a web design and marketing company based in Houston, Texas, but my focus and goal is to reach everyone across the country and around the world. And because of the fact we all, as the human race is, we're always in desires of growth and putting ourselves in a better position than we were before. So what we can do together as a collective is to reach each other, teach each other, and uplift each other on levels to where we can now all see the playing field and everybody's winning and everybody's learning, and we're doing this to pass the baton down to the next generation. Generational wealth is still a factor in the matter. A lot of people are still looking into that. Where to invest your money, becoming an investor. As a business owner and an investor, as Robert Kiyosaki put it in the cash flow quadrant, you want to be on the right side of that quadrant, business owner and investor. And so if you look at it like that, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be on the winning side. And then understanding the 5 P's of marketing. It's all about the people, the product, the price, the place, and the promotion. And the more you focus on this, ladies and gentlemen, these are things that we have to do daily, weekly, monthly. And we got to stay the course. We can't get off track with it. And we can't just keep getting pushed off when it comes to things that's coming up in our world. And as a creator, as servant leaders, we're supposed to make sure that we have our stuff together and that we make sure that we're educating people along the way. Now, people can only you can only help people who give you permission to do so. If they don't give you permission to help them, there's nothing you can do. Move on. Go to the next person. You can share your information, share your content, reach out to as many people that would hear it. But the feedback, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it's important about having your own website and owning your own thing, having your own business. If you own your business, if you are a business owner and you are an investor, you have good things working for you, meaning that you have a team of people who are helping you build it as you build. And your focus will be on the core concept of the business, while there's going to be on the other end of the business that's going to help put it all together. This is a puzzle, ladies and gentlemen, that you can't be one piece missing. And you're not an island. You can't do this all by yourself. You have to make sure that you're on top of your game and you invite people that's going to be on your level and above to put you on to the next level so you can reach more people and help more people. And utilize what we call the PHP effect, people helping people. Okay? And so when you look at all of these concepts and ideas and things that we can talk about on a regular, consistent basis, what is your main focus? What are you looking at? What do you envision for your business, for yourself, and for your life, and for your family, your friends, and people that's around you that you love? And so you want to kind of map it out in a way that's much convenient and easy for people to get to it. So with your website, ladies and gentlemen, you have a simple, easy potential to really grow a mass network with your website. And what do I mean by that? Well, your website is a database. If you have forms on your website and you have an e-commerce site where you have products on your site and people are making purchases online directly to your site, now you're really generating revenue for yourself. And it's 100% yours without having to go through other enterprises to build up their wealth. You're building up your wealth right there. You know, because everybody's on Amazon, selling on Amazon, which is fine. You can do that and make money. But 100% of it is going to be done better if you have it on your e-commerce site. And that's why Shopify is really big right now when it comes to that online business when you have an e-commerce site. No matter what products you're selling online, whether you're doing T-shirts, whether you're doing hats or whatever, or electronics devices that you're selling online, it doesn't matter. Your goal is to make sure that you have a great opportunity to market that website of the products or services that you're providing in the marketplace where people can go and view it. And again, social media is going to be your key factor to assist you with that, as well as the search engine doing SEOs, search engine optimizations, search engine submissions. And so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this gives you an opportunity to maximize the moment in reference to getting your information out there online on a regular, consistent basis. And you're going to put a video together, a real snippet video of yourself explaining your business, your company, and your brand. Branding yourself, getting on other podcasts too can help you. It gives you the exposure. Going through getting articles being featured in the magazine, which I have been, and many things that I've done in my business to really get my exposure out there to help service the community in the world. And because of that, it gives me a great pleasure to be able to share with you all of these things that I've done, that has really helped many others in the process. So once I've learned it, then I'll pass it along to others so that they can get it and they don't have to fall into any of these pitfalls or traps, thinking they have to spend all this money to get to the levels that they need to get to. No, you don't, not today. Back then when it started, yeah, it was expensive to get all these things. Today, not today, no. So I'm giving you guys in reference to that so you can have a better understanding of what your website can do. Again, if you have a form or people can subscribe, or you have a mailing list, or you have a where that people are purchasing on your website, and you want to kind of make sure that all this is on a secure socket layer, or SSL as we call it, where your information that the customers are filling out is secure. And you want to make sure that that's consistent on that end of the fence. But the goal is to keep that database. Now you can send out information to them, other promotional products and services that you're providing in the marketplace online, so people can get to you and get the information from you. They can also go to the website. Again, your website is one of the key factors that a lot of people don't even know that they have until you explain it to them, that, oh, I didn't know I can do that. Yeah, you can do that. So hyperlinks or link pages, your pages, people don't have to go through the full website. All you have to do is submit a link to them of your shop or your events that you're hosting. Just do that with globaltouchenterprise.net/events, and people can go there to purchase tickets for my event, for my workshop, which is free to attend. So you can send them those links that go directly to the pages you want them to go to, and they can definitely make purchases or get the information you want them to have. And so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a golden opportunity for you to really put in the efforts of learning about your website, understanding how your website works, and the flow of your website. The flow is going to be the most important factor of that. From your header, what you got, your body, and then you have the footer. That's three pieces to the website that people are going to look at: your header, your body, and the footer. And so whatever your body is showcasing, you want to keep it to the point. If there's other links that you want them to get to, other sites and all that, and you can put if you have multiple websites in different sections, but they're all coinciding on what you're campaigning and what you're doing, then you only need one website to really channel all of these other sites that they can just click it from one site to get to those other sites instead of just giving them the www this, www that, www. So just hyperlink them, put it all under one umbrella, and now you have everybody going to one site to get all the information that they need to get. If they need to sign up, they need to join a particular thing, or to get started with something with you, then you want those links to be available for them to click on and take them directly to that section, right? It's much convenient and easier for them to do that than you sending these different websites and people are like, well, I wanted to do this, I want to learn this one. So if you give them the information on that one page of all the different services and products that you're providing in the marketplace, guarantee you people will go there and you'll have more traction and more visibility and more traffic to it than you trying to send everybody to these different levels and different areas. And when you navigate to get to a specific destination, you don't need to have a roadmap that's going to take you in 15 different directions. You'll never get there. So you want to kind of center that in one section where everybody can get the information and go from there. And this keeps it much simpler for you. And this is, again, something you can do on your website. And hyperlinks is really cool. If you have a video on there, you want to add a video or really introduction video of showing everybody what you're doing. And that way you can explain it to them and then they'll get it. And then you'd be like, okay, here we go. This is what they're about. This is what they're doing. Let's go. But you really want to pay attention to how your site is navigating and flowing. And you want to test the links that you have to make sure they're working properly. And you want to make sure that everybody understands the simplicity. Keeping it simple is the key. Never confuse your clients and customers on your website about something you're trying to offer them. Keep it simple. The better you come out that way, keeping it simple, the more people will be coming to your site and sharing information with other people that they know. Again, the PHP effect. But again, you want to keep everything centered so that way everybody knows where to go. And if they're looking for the particular information, then you just put them in that section and boom, they got it. Think of it like a library of books that you have, and you want to find a specific book of horror. Well, there's a section for horror. But then you just tell them what section to go into, and they find all the horror books that they can find right there. Authors that write horror stories. Okay? Or if you want some motivational books where people are talking motivationally and keeping upbeat, then there's a section for that. So you're going to hyperlink those sections of what people are looking for off of one website, instead of you trying to get them to go to all these different things. And again, on the promotional side of it, you can send them link pages to those sections again for them to get the information and go directly to that section. They don't have to go to the full website. They don't have to go through all them different pages. Just give them that link page where they can basically your company name /events /shop /whatever. Give them that, send them that via email or text message, SMS, and you come out better. And people utilizing their phones now, make sure your website is mobile friendly. So that way, and then that is responsive enough, so that way it can fit any screen that they use to find information over your website. Whether you're on the phone, tablet, or laptop, or desktop computer, or you're on your own TV. Because now you can connect your TV to these things, and you can use your TV as a monitor to go online and shop. I know people do that all the time. So again, these are things that, again, simplicity is the key. Keeping it simple will help you navigate, get your customers on point, something simple for them to do where they don't have to go through all these different hoops to get to a certain particular section that you want them to go to. And this gives you more information and feedback. And you want to get feedback from every customer that fills out a form. And then also you want to make sure your website is automated, so that way they can give an auto reply. You can give them an auto reply on things when you're on doing your other duties and other tasks that you have in your business. Automation is beautiful. AI is beautiful if it's used properly. And so what automation does, if somebody fills out a form or make a purchase online on your website, it's going to give them an auto reply thanking them and asking them if they have any further questions. Feel free to reach out. And you're going to get that information in your email inbox, or you can have it sent to your text message as an SMS. And you can do this consistently where now you have real-time information and feedback directly from your customers and your target market. On the marketing campaigns that you're doing promotionally speaking, you can automate it where you can send it out there and schedule dates on email marketing when you send that information out to them via email. Or you can do it SMS text message as well. Okay, so you have tools. These are just tools, ladies and gentlemen, that you can use to build your business online properly. And if you use the tools wisely, you earn well. I'm going to say that again. If you use the tools wisely, you earn well. And so these are always going to be a great opportunity for you to learn as you earn and to pick up some good tips and tools of the trade that's going to help you build like all these others have done. And if you don't have a big team and you got a small team and people are not always going to be reliable, you can automate. That's the cool part. When you ain't got to pay extra people to do something, your website can do for you. And a lot of stuff that you guys are paying out here, ladies and gentlemen, you really need to tone it down and research it and see exactly how can I cut my cost on doing it this way with my website. It's automated. How do I use the automation system? How do I navigate to getting these replies and things that I need to get back so people can see? And if I'm testing a new product or I have a new service that I'm providing in the marketplace, I guarantee you I want feedback immediately from that. So I want to put it out there so people can give me some kind of reply or response about it. What do y'all think about this? And so these are opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, that we just don't want to miss out on, and we don't want to just linger here and say that, well, this is something I want to just test and throw up and see what sticks. No. You want to move with a purpose. As well as with your passion, you want to move with a purpose. And so you want to make sure that everything you do is purposeful so people can understand what it is you're doing and why. And again, great customer service is the key. If you listen to your people, you follow up with your people, you respond and reply to your people consistently, you're going to have more traction on a regular, consistent basis. And that's going to be the key factor, ladies and gentlemen, that every business owner should be aware of and should be participating in consistently daily. And yes, marketing is a beast. And it has grown so exponentially now that everybody's doing something to get noticed. Exposure. You can never have too much of it. You want to get as much as you can, and you want to flood the gates with all the information that you have about your company, the products and services that you're providing, and that you want to get more customers purchasing and buying directly from you. And you can do the backlinks, and that's another term that we use. And once you get your SEOs up, search engine optimization with your AdWords and keywords, and your pages are tagged properly, meta tags properly, then now you can put together a system that's in place, will save yourself time, energy, and money, that you don't have to worry about it. Most companies, great companies, are system dependent versus people dependent. It is that what it is. Again, majority of the companies are great companies are system dependent versus people dependent. If they don't feel like doing something, they're not going to do it. Guess what? You got to do it. But if it's automated, if you have a system in place, bam, everybody won't have to worry about it. And that's where you come in at, ladies and gentlemen, where as entrepreneurs, we got to find ways to make it simple, convenient, and easy for people to purchase directly from us. And that's how we build. And we're going to continue building on that same level on a regular, consistent basis, no matter what. So every Thursday, we're going to be giving you some tools and tips every Tuesday and Thursdays. We're going to be doing this throughout the month of April, May, and June. So this is the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen, of the new year. So in the second quarter, this is where we really start to maximize and build momentum. To our coming the first quarter, we should have evaluated what we did in January, February, and March of this year. How did we come out? What did we do that was good, and what did we do that wasn't so good? What can we tweak a few things where we can do a little bit more and add to that? And then what about your responses that you got? What does your analytics look like on your website? You have that built into the websites now, whatever builder you're using, whoever designing your website, in the back office of your website, you should be able to see where your traction is, customers, your monetary goals that you may set, and you have if you reached it or not. And then if you did reach it, then what can I do to duplicate that again? If I didn't reach it, what can I do to add to make it more profitable and more exposure to the company, where I can get and put it in front of more people? The more people you have exposing your business, the better you come out. And so you want to consistently do this on a regular basis. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is for you to do as a CEO, as a business owner, you need to understand these simple principles, these things that needs to keep it simple, so that way everybody can get access to you and be ready to make a purchase or a call to action where they need to make an action call to so they can get things done. They get what they want, you get what you want, everybody's happy. Again, this is all upon you to learn all of this. And then you want to know the website. You want to know, hey, is it up to date? Is it something that I'm doing on my content that I need to change? Is my content consistent? And as a content creator, is it everywhere and anywhere I can put it? Social media, you got the search engines, Yahoo, Google, and Bing. So you got all these platforms that you can put yourself out there. You got YouTube. You can get your channel going. If you don't have a YouTube channel, I recommend you do that. And if you want to get more on the content creative, on the prioritizing it and putting yourself into more arenas, then you want to find those on the level that's convenient and suits your taste and your personality, so you can get on and do what you got to do. Again, you have to learn these things. And this is giving you some information that really helps you to put together a system that's going to work for your company, build your business, build your brand, and getting everybody exposed to it so they can check it out and say, wow, there you go. I see him. Now I know who he is. And whatever your logo is, whatever your business plan is, make sure you have a good marketing plan put together for your business. And also make sure you have a good social media marketing plan put together, as well as content marketing that you want to do and put together. Content marketing is where the money goes, where the money's at. Believe me when I say that, content marketing. And you want to make sure that you have a great SEO presence online with your company, with your domain name, with your website, and also the AdWords and keywords that suit your business or what you're providing in the marketplace. And the more you stay there, ladies and gentlemen, again, staying focused, following one course until successful, the better you come out, the stronger you are. And now you have something in a systematic way that's going to keep pushing out that no matter what. Be in season and out of season, and continue to share the information. Go through automation, learn automation, learn your AI system that's built into it now. And all these platforms and sites now have all of that. You have a database on your website where you keep track of all your customers, all your inquiries, all the questionnaires that came and asked questions about your company, product, or service. So you have all that in your back office of your website. You want to go through that. You want to send out new information to them in reference to promotions you're running. And this is one of the 5 P's of marketing that you want to stay focused on, is promotions on a regular basis. And then you can begin to reward your customers for referrals. The more referrals you get, the better you come out. So get some more referrals, build up that business, build up that base. Let people know that this is where we are, this is what we do. So you want to kind of keep that channel going on a regular basis and be consistent, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that just you can do this one time and that's it. Don't get it twisted. Be consistent. Stay on course and follow the path that everybody else successfully has followed. It's a blueprint written out of all this. But you have to be the one to go in and follow it. Again, it's a dog game and follow the leader. For every millionaire, every webionaire, every billionaire out here today has a system they follow. A principle that they believed in and they stuck with it. They didn't quit, they didn't give up. They continued no matter what. Whether the storms came, the winds blew, they still stayed the course. So what are you going to do as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, to stay the course? And what are you listening to? Who are you following? And what is it that you're doing consistently on your content that's reaching more people? How much exposure are you really getting in your business? Are you exposing your business consistently? There you go. So you have to be the ones, ladies and gentlemen, to set the tone for your business. And with the websites and doing web design and marketing that I've been doing for over 17 years, I've been sharing this with a lot of companies across the country. I'm not just stuck in one city, town, or state. I'm everywhere. And the cool thing about what I do and what we do in this industry is that we're in every industry. There's no industry I can't touch. So with that being said, it gives us a plethora of things to tap into to help others as we help ourselves. And the more we stay focused here, ladies and gentlemen, the stronger we get, the better we are. And now we have built our own network while the average person goes to work. And we have a system in place that's going to consistently pay us on a regular, consistent basis. And that's what we want. No matter what's going on in the noise that's out there, your focus is to stay focused on your agenda and your mission and that you have put out here in the marketplace, and let people know exactly what it is you're doing. If you go ahead and tell everybody you're doing something and you're not consistent with it, and you hear one day and gone the next, then you're not in business. This is just a hobby or just something you just want to see what happens on it. But you want to stay true to self, true to your customers and clients, and true to what you believe in, your faith, and how you want to help others as, again, you help yourself. You got to look at it like that. As servant leaders, we're here to serve the people. We're not here to control or manipulate or take advantage of the people, but we're here to serve the people. And the more on the servitude that you do, the stronger you get. And service to many leads to greatness. Yes, service to many leads to greatness. So go out and serve. Help as many as you can. Get it out there. Get your information out there. Promote, promote, promote. And continue promoting. And let people know that you're here to stay, that you're real, that you're upfront, that you're going to take care of the things that's necessary. And you're problem solving. You're solving a problems that's going on in the marketplace or challenges that people are having in the marketplace. You're here to solve that problem. And you earn well when you solve problems. So let's continue on the right path instead of the wrong path and help and grow. Continue to be a student of the game. I'm a student. I'm going to stay a student because I don't know everything. But what I do know, I'm still learning. I'm a student of it, and I'm going to learn continually because things are changing, and especially in the tech world. It's always changing. And it's going to continue to do that. That's why I'm staying a student. And because I come from manufacturing, working from Zenith to Motorola to Hewlett Packard up north in Chicago, where I'm from originally, I got a chance to understand exactly technology and what makes it tick. Who set the tone in the marketplace? The manufacturers do. And in America, we have the best manufacturing practices than anywhere around the world. Unfortunately, the manufacturers that we have today are not like we had years before. And so we have to get back on track when it comes to what's made in America, along with our allies, the people that help support what we make here and build here. Then it's a collaboratory thing. And I'm wrong with that. It's okay. But again, people want to use it toward another end, another means that's not for the people. Because if it wasn't for the people building it, who would have it? Nobody. That's why I love looking at companies in America like such as P&G, Procter & Gamble. They own all the manufacturers on the consumer side, product side, that here in North America. So what they've done over the years and continue to do is to expand and grow their network. You have to do the same thing. So you need to build and grow your network consistently. Grow it consistently. Add to it. And if there's anything else to learn, learn again. Learn even further. Learn more. Keep learning. and keep growing. And the more you do that, ladies and gentlemen, the stronger you are, the better you are, and can nobody say or take anything from you, period, because you're on point with it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for this edition of tuning in of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. Again, I'm your host, Ed Peterson. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure, whether a privilege from a blood ground. We want to say this, and I share this with everybody. Stay tuned, because this month, April, is not only our financial literacy month, but we're going to be educating people. I'm going to have special guests on the show to talk about finances, how money works. What do we need to do with our dollar? How do we become an investor? How to invest? What do we need to invest in? And how do we become a business owner? On the right side of the cash flow quadrant, as Robert Kiyosaki put it, instead of just being an employee or a self-employed. But if you build a business, a team, a system, now you got something moving. But if you're self-employed and you're working as an employee, then you put all your efforts and it's all based on you. But now the shift has changed. You can be self-employed, but you have a system in place. You start putting the parameters in place and start putting things together to automate things and get things on a level. Now you become a business owner. That's basically what it's all about. How many people you added to your team? What systems did you put in place that will get you where you need to go without you having to think twice about it? That's the key. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for tuning in for this edition. And then this Tuesday again, and Thursday of next week, the 8th and the 10th, we have Dr. Janice Little. I'm going to be on my show. I have some other guests coming on my show. Dr. Calvinia Williams will be on my show to talk about how to set up your own nonprofit organization, your 501c3. And I'm going to have a lot of the webinars, people that's making millions of dollars online with their business off their website. And we're going to showcase these opportunities. And then we're going to have, our workshop, our online business workshop, how to build your business utilizing your website, how to market your business properly utilizing your website. And a lot of people have asked me these kind of questions, so I thought it would be good to put it in a workshop format so that way everybody can get the full understanding. And we will be also showcasing this on YouTube Live as well, so people can get the information. And again, it's free information. We're not charging for this, but it's just good, wholesome information coming from an old guy that had been around in manufacturing for a minute. And just kind of helping as many people as I can. Again, who give me permission to help them. Again, everybody's not going to take it. Everybody's not going to listen. Everybody's not going to do it. I understand that. But at least I gave the information out there. So now it gives you something to think about, something to say, okay, let me check this out. Let me marinate on that, and let me see how this can work for me. And that's what it's really all about. And again, just utilizing the PHP effect, people helping people. And that's what it's really all about. That's the mission. That's the ministry. That's the goal. And with that, I want to thank you all for this edition. Y'all take care. Have a great rest of your day and keep building the dream.